Welcome to the locker. Throwback Thursday. What's going on, Ant?
My man here, man. I got my ugly face on. I ain't got my hat on, nothing, no cut, no nothing. Look at that. Look at that.
Your
My mama
ugly,
gave me this.
your ugly
Mama
face.
gave me this.
You
Is
always
that
got
ugly?
you,
Is
you,
that
always,
ugly?
you always
Is
got
that
your ugly
ugly or
face
no?
on.
Is that
You always got your ugly face
ugly or
on.
no?
The ugly
Is
face is
that ugly or
permanent.
no? That's all I want to know. Is that ugly or no, man? Yeah, we in here, man. We in here. Man, we talk to a couple of the fellas, man. Talk to a couple of the fellas, man. Some of your boys, man. We got it going on. Hey, I be
hey,
battle of the DB.
hey,
Maybe a
man.
battle of the
Hey, you can only respect the locker, man. We ain't your run of the mill show, man. We doing that like we used to do back in Nutter, kicking it. So just telling a lot of lies, but telling some realness. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't heard. Hey, as much as stuff going on here, I ain't heard no lies yet. I ain't
No.
heard
I'm
any
talking
lies
about
yet.
when we were young and dumb.
Oh
And,
yeah,
and
embellish. I ain't gonna say lie. I would say embellish.
yeah, over exaggerations.
Right.
So let me tell the people if you tuned in, you can tweet us at the locker 411, and we will answer any questions, any thoughts. If you just have anything on your mind, just reach out to us, and you can always join us live. The link is in the bio. So let's if you want to get on, let's join, man. Because this is real
And on
talk.
Facebook, is on the watch party. Is on the watch party. Is on I think is on the links that we got in there. You know, we started a watch party and whatnot. So
Yeah. And it's our Facebook liaison. I've put Facebook on the back burner.
yeah, Facebook ain't for us, man. Like Facebook, you know, everybody's on Instagram, Twitter, and all that type of stuff, man.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, man. TikTok's where it at. TikTok, Snapchat, can't get with it.
I know.
I'm a little slow. I'm a little bit slow.
Right. But apparently there's some good stuff on TikTok. I've been peeping some stuff on Twitter that's been relayed via TikTok. So I'm like, that's some okay. I see you TikTok. I thought it was more of like a dancing thing, or like the next version of the Vine, or Vine, not the Vine, or Vine, but apparently it has some. It's a little deeper than that.
Yeah. It seems to be Vine, but they seem to have themes.
Okay.
And a little bit longer. Vine's only 15 seconds or something like that.
That's right.
That's why I never got into the Vine.
That's right.
Because I think they were, a little bit shorter or whatever.
Right.
So, but I like the whole TikTok. But when they come up with this new generation Y and Z stuff, I just put it like this.
Yeah.
I raised my niece. My
Okay.
niece about to be 23 this month.
Ooh.
Got to have her first child. And for me to be doing the same stuff that my child is doing. But now put it like this. I give you this much. If she comes to me and say, hey, come here, get in my video, then I'll jump in the video. But for me to have my own account doing what she does,
right.
doing the 23-year-old does that I raised,
right.
Yeah.
Right, I feel you.
Yeah. I'm a little different on that.
So man, I got. Did you hear what happened to Reggie Bush?
The first time or recent?
Recent.
Oh yeah. I heard a little bit about it. I didn't know what it was, man. I didn't know what it was. I've always been a big proponent of, and now with the image and likeness stuff. The Ohio State guys got in trouble for the gold pants and all this stuff, man. Only person that should get their awards back is OJ. He killed somebody. But
Facts.
back to the scheduled program. Yeah, man. I think I understand what they were trying to do and understand they had to uphold it. But to bring it down later is just kind of like, what was the point in the first place?
Ooh, so apparently what happened, and this is what I got, and this is something. This is what the pandemic has lowered me to do. Is I'm watching TV now. I know if it wasn't sports, the TV did not come on. So now I wake up and now I'm watching Get Up, and never watched it until about a week or so ago. Pretty good. So Greeny said that the NCAA basically forced USC to not allow Reggie Bush to be affiliated with the program. They initially it was for lifetime, and then I don't know who the head guy there was, but he lost a position or his time was up, and they got a new person, and then they changed it to 10 years. So they basically forced USC to not affiliate themselves with one of the probably the second, third best running back in USC history. For
you got OJ and Marcus, so you got to be at least second and third. You got to be. It can't be.
I'm gonna say he's in top 5.
Yeah,
we can definitely say that.
Yeah,
top 5, and he wasn't really allowed back on he wasn't allowed to speak to the team, come to the locker room, like all the basic stuff that alums should be able to do, especially someone of his caliber. And they basically just alienated him. I was like, that's crazy, man.
I kind of see where that comes. I kind of see where it's okay, and as wide as my thought process is, I can kind of see where it's okay, because you don't want to allow somebody carelessly and callously running around doing things that may get your team an investigation. You ever heard of Joe Paterno?
Yeah, heard of Joe Paterno, man.
So if you got people running around your program, you ever heard of Rick Pitino?
Yeah.
If you have people running around your program and they're doing things that may come back to hunt your program, you have to you got to take that into consideration. So like I said, initially, I didn't think it was a bad idea. I kind of glad that after, like you said, one of the greatest backs of all time in your school's history, Heisman, did he win Heisman?
Yes, he won a Heisman.
Yeah, he won a Heisman. I know he was in the running more than 1 year. I know he didn't win it 1 year. And for you to, right now, it seems like the time for everybody to wrong their rights. Like the NFL is saying that they didn't, that, man, I got my thing is blowing up by these messages. So I'm sorry, man. But the NFL, they retracting their statements about, the kneeling or whatever. So I think it's kind of cool. I think they reinstated OJ Mayo, whatever happened. I think it's cool, but like at the end of the day, I don't want you to just be sweeping stuff under the rug now because of the turmoil that Black America has been going through, and they're revolting. I don't think that's the case. But by the same token, I don't understand how somebody who helped you could take all the awards, you could sell all the number 5 jerseys, and you can go to the Rose Bowls and do all that stuff. But this player can't talk to or be on your campus.
This is a little different, man. And I can understand from the high school angle, offering benefits to the high school guy and all that stuff. I'm there on that one. So that can potentially lead to a disadvantage, or big programs can do things that other programs can't. Right. However, this wasn't high school. He is going to the pros. He took some money. It had no bearing on USC. It had more bearing on him leaving USC than staying at USC. That was a guarantee that he wasn't coming back. So how is that an advantage for me? How is that an advantage for the college when this is him during school, about to leave the program, going to the NFL? I just don't see it. They were saying on the show that Desmond Howard came and said, I think he should get his Heisman back. And I'm in the position to say that I think he should get his Heisman back. It had no effect on that season. It had no benefit to anybody but himself. It didn't benefit the school. It didn't benefit any of the players. It benefited him. Now, is that a problem? Sure, if you want to say that's a problem. But damn, how much money did USC make off of it? I mean, it's kind of weird, man. I just don't. How many damn jerseys did he sell? A lot, I'm sure.
Right.
So, and who and why? Because he was in it. So it's now some people say Vince Young should have won that Heisman. Okay, well, okay, if you want to say that, but he didn't. Reggie Bush won it. He should get the Heisman back. And I'm not sure USC should have to forfeit that year.
Yeah. And it may be overturned. They may give all that back. And you got to think about this. You got to think about this here. There's nothing you can really wear with those colors. Crimson, maroon, and gold, whatever you want to call it. I got an OJ jersey. I never wear it because I have nothing to wear it with. I tried to wear it with brown shoes. I tried to, man, there's nothing I can wear that doggone jersey with, man. So I'm just like, I got a Marcus Allen and an OJ jersey. I don't have a Reggie Bush because he's younger than me. I don't believe in idolizing. Hold on, real quick though, man. My man Derek White, man, and chimed in on the Facebook thing. You know, he said, you know, they let him off that stuff because he's Reggie Bush. And as much as I like to believe that, and I agree with him, I absolutely agree with him. The problem is you're gonna have a problem when it starts coming down to everybody trying to do that same thing. It's gonna be some type of issue there. So, you know, I mean, just like your boy Zion, like it ain't no question to me. There's no question to me at all, that the stuff that Zion has been doing is nobody knew. Like nobody knew Zion had cars, had houses, or everything was paid for, and rightfully so. But the bad part about it, I said this a couple weeks ago, that now that you have the image and likeness, that you can make money off of it. So the people who have been prosecuted or have been persecuted over it, now, hey, we're sorry about that. Your playing time is over. You can't make any money off of it now, but we're not gonna hold these problems against you anymore. And that's where, I don't know, man. It's a little different for me. It's a little different for you, boy.
Yeah, dude. It's sort of like the marijuana deal, right? If you think about it, it should be retroactive, I guess. I do have a problem, and this is I do have a problem with the whole shoe deal thing with basketball because you kind of getting kids to go that way. But when you in college, once you make it in college, you can't make any money unless you that dude. I don't like the fairness thing. Like everything's got to be fair. Like all the athletes should have it. Not all the athletes have it. Come on, man. If you are, for us, if you are Tim Couch should get a little bit more than Van House. I'm just gonna say my name. I'm not gonna out anybody else. So Tim Couch should make. Although we're in the locker, so I should have said something. But so Tim Couch should make more than me. Period. People are coming to our games, especially back then. They were coming to the games early in my senior year because of the chance of Tim Couch playing. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb to not know that. He was the next great thing. So Tim Couch should get a little bit more than me. It's just period. Now I should get a little more than Ant White, but that's for another day. So
you know who sells tickets? You know who sells tickets?
Yeah, who?
Who sells tickets? Not the people at the will call gates. Offense sells tickets.
Right.
Offense sells tickets. So don't say that Van should be. Wait a minute. We're gonna make it as simple as this. And I ain't gonna try to beat you up. I ain't even gonna beat you up. How many touchdowns you got in your career?
What's up, LT? I got one, brother.
What's going on?
There we go.
Hey, hold.
Right there.
LT. You know you are too dark to not have no lights on, brother. Smile, brother. I can't see you right now. Where you at, LT? Put some light on you, brother.
I will, man. In the room, man. What's going on with you?
Man, that's bruh. Hey, now I want everybody to look at this. Now, LT look older than me, right? I know he do. But me and LT came in the same class together.
Hey, hold on. You just looking at the top of your heads. Y'all stand up. LT looks younger than you.
Oh, well,
exactly.
well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
exactly right.
from the neck down, he's younger. From the neck up.
How y'all doing, man?
Man, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself, LT, bro? It's been too long, man. It's been last time we saw Joker was still coach.
No, we saw each other during the Georgia game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Homecoming game, we saw each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You gotta excuse him, LT, man. Old age. Sometimes old age.
Right. I see you. And B, you let it fly a little bit with your hair on.
Hey, I'm telling you what. I'm on and LT. This is an inaugural show. This is the last bald head person we're gonna have on this show. Because I don't know why y'all can't keep y'all hair on y'all head, but this is the last show we have with bald head.
Hey, LT, but that hairline is doing a running man though. I'm just saying.
No, sir. My hairline is crazy.
It's doing a running man
right there. I ain't shaped it up or nothing. Look, I ain't even shaped it up or nothing.
Yeah, that thing doing a running man.
Anyway, hey man, we gotta give him man some congratulations, man.
What?
Man, tell us what you're doing now, LT, man. I see you the big man on campus and whatnot, man.
I don't know about that. I'm just blessed, man. I'm an administrator at Lafayette High School and athletic director. I mean, it's just a blessing, brother. Just trying to help change lives. That's it.
Whoa. You AD?
Not Anthony Davis.
Administrative dean and athletic director.
Wait. What? Minister, the dean? What they made up? They made a position for you?
Administrative dean.
And he said it like it ain't shit, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm just head of the athletic department. Everybody come to me. If I want to cancel something, it's on me. If I want to fire somebody, I can fire.
No, I don't know about there's other levels for that. I have my input, but I don't know about all that all the way. You know. What's going on? V-Styles, where you at now?
Man, I'm back home in the boot, man.
I can dig that.
Loving it, brother. I'm about 7 minutes away from my parents. It's good living right now.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I'm not dean of administration though. And AD and head football coach, basketball coach, baseball coach.
Hey, real quick though, man. Yeah. Hey, Anwar Stewart on Facebook said right there.
Right there.
Yeah, you right there.
Right there. Lord have mercy. It goes way back.
Man, you and Coach Thomas used to get me with that.
Yeah, they don't tackle no more, V-Styles. They don't tackle no more, man.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. It keeps you safe. I'm lying. I couldn't even say it, but I couldn't even say it.
Hold on, like you from the old claw. I know you were like, what's going on?
I couldn't even say it, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sometimes that's not by choice, though. Sometimes that's not by choice.
I agree with that. It's got to be taught. I agree.
Yeah, but come on.
Totally agree.
I mean, I'm at least dud a little bit. Y'all playing two-hand touch in practice. Y'all playing doggone flag football in practice.
Lumsa, how many years you play with? How many years you play with Mommy? One dreadful year for you.
You ain't right, Abby. All I need was one.
I know you good people, man. I don't think they treated you right, man.
I appreciate that.
No,
Well,
I'm in the locker. Hey, just so you know,
I was a Curry guy. So
we was Curry guys. I'm saying you one of the best. Hold on, you know what I got to tell you.
Well, go ahead and say what you're gonna say first before you go into the other.
I'm gonna tell you. You one of the best. You one of the best people I played with. Only problem I got with you is I know twins. I'm not from Twinsburg. I'm from Twinsburg Heights. So when I come on my recruiting visit and you keep my $40 a day, I hope you little girls, your sons. I hope you and the Chandler family are doing well off of that money you kept on my recruiting visit.
And why you keep bringing that up? That's not true. Far from true.
Hey, I keep bringing up. You know how to make this thing go away, LT. You just give me my $120 and be like, look, here the bullshit. You want to keep bringing it up, man? You just said you old bullshit ass dean of S and AD. Man, give me my money. Give me my money, and I never talk about it again.
Man, that's messed up. Man.
That is messed up.
I took you out. We had a good time. I spend the $40.
Who had a good time?
We all did, man. You had a good time. That's why you committed, because you had a good time.
No, he committed because that was the only offer.
Hey, Littleton, tell him what you told me and what you told the coaches when I first got in the car. What I say?
Oh, he said he's already coming.
When I got in the car, man, I was tired of the visits, man.
He's already sold. He's already coming.
And so he gonna say, all right, well, I'm gonna pocket this. I'm gonna pocket this money. Man, he ought to be ashamed. Hey,
that's messed up, man.
Hey, Van, he ain't got no shame in his game, man. Like he has he just every time I bring it up, he laugh it up. Like I expect him one day to just be like, here's your money, man, and get out of my face, man.
He ain't the only one, brother. That's how we used to do back in the day. And we used to pony up one car. So there's only one gas. You split the gas up. Go to a restaurant where we know somebody. Get a free meal. Yeah, man, that was extra money.
Yeah, they get a lot of money now for the recruiting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, it's night and day now, brother. Sure is.
Huh.
I mean, it's legit within that time frame, but they get more than we do. I'll tell you that.
Oh, in total, I think they broke down to be about 30.
What?
Yeah, 40.
27, 28, 30.
No, you talking
about grants?
Oh,
I'm talking about a college scholarship athlete will make about 25 to 30,000 that year. Everything given, all benefits given. Well, not make what they will have.
Yeah, they're getting really good money now, man. But this is all within how things are, and they give them back. They're able to loosen the money up for these kids. So shoot, they are their own advertising now. They can do their own thing now. I mean, shoot, they make their own money in college now.
Which LT would have make a killing. That Bryan Station money would have been big. that BS man, you and Keo would have killed it.
You crazy, man. Oh shoot. It's been nice.
Hey LT, why we got you on the tube, man. They was asking about
what's up?
They was asking about, man, this big thing going through about Sean Alexander, man. Like,
what about it?
Did you play against him? Your senior year?
He was my senior year. He was a sophomore, I believe. Yeah.
And y'all didn't play him that year?
We played him the year that we went deep into the playoffs. But at that time, Sean Alexander wasn't the guy. He had a couple other cats that was balling more than he was. He was still a young cat at the time. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, he didn't do. He wasn't that guy yet. He wasn't. But he was working on it. But he wasn't that guy yet.
Yeah, Leon and some of the guys locally, man, was talking about. Now this is what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put this on your back. Now I'm gonna let you know from the beginning, man, because I know you're a good guy, man. I know you're a bullshit ass athletic director. That shit don't mean anything. But everything we say on here, like, we just keep it real. That's why we don't invite people in here. We just keep it real. So when I ask you a question, if you decide this probably best I don't answer this question. We got a whole nother gauntlet for you to go down. So I'm gonna ask you this. There was in one of these fickle ass groups in Lexington, they said Sean Alexander is the best running back to ever play in Kentucky.
Ever played in the state of Kentucky?
In the state of Kentucky.
No, I disagree with that totally. Totally disagree.
Oh, he being PC right now, and he should have said, "Hell nah."
I know. I'm assuming he got 2 or 3 at his school that might have.
Yeah, I mean, we had some dogs come out of Brown Station. I'm sorry about that, but I could talk about a cat named William Dishman was a monster. That a lot of cats I know about because
I heard
he
about
was legit.
I heard about him.
William Dishman was a beast, man. We also had guys like Edgar Shear, guys that came before me. Yeah. I wouldn't say that at all. There's some other cats out there that were really good too. I mean, shoot, DG had more yards than he did. Donnell Gordon.
Oh.
So DG was Mr. Football. Donnell was in Kentucky.
What was he?
Yeah, he was Mr. Football. Sure was.
Was he from Pee Wee Valley?
Whoa.
Pee Wee Valley went to Oldham County High School.
Yeah, hold on. I thought BJ was Mr. Football.
BJ was not the year that we came out. The year that we came out.
Oh,
Donnell was.
Donnell
was. Sure was. Donnell was a monster in high school, y'all. Real talk. I'm telling you.
Bro,
he was put together. He had to be. He was well put together.
Dude, wait, man. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, man. I'm sorry, people. I got to get over this one. Donnell Gordon was Mr. Football.
It sure was, Doc. 1993, he was Mr. Football.
So
the state of Kentucky.
Okay, so no, it makes sense because him and Mo came at the same time, so we just thought
it came at the same time.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Mo started out, a lot of people understand, Mo started out, and I played against Mo in junior high school. And he moved. He moved before he went to high school.
Right.
And when Mo went to when he went down to South, I mean, he was a good ball player in junior high school.
Uh-huh.
When he went down south to Georgia, man, God bless. He became a monster, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he became a monster, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, Van, do you know we got a guest in our Twitter saying we got a guest in the waiting room?
Yeah,
have you acknowledged that?
Yeah, and Michelle was waiting.
Will we be allowed to keep Littleton on with her as well?
Yeah. Tell her call back in.
Okay, yeah, I told her.
I wasn't sure if she wanted to get on with LT because people right now are not getting the real LT. People are getting the AD LT.
Oh yeah, this ain't the. Man, where's my radio? Right, hold on. No. Echo. Play percolator. Volume 10.
I'm sorry.
You go way back.
Echo, volume 10.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this ain't the one. Echo.
Boy, hey.
Man.
Hey,
y'all want me to get rowdy, man. I'm trying to be good, brother.
No, man, you in the locker. Ain't nobody watching this, man. It's just me, you, and about 2 other people.
Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody's fool.
Ain't nobody watching this, man. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute. Why you worried somebody?
Look, I'm looking at MV's face. I already know if the cats is watching. So it's all good. They still get a good LT. Just let them know the real.
Hey, LT, what difference does it make somebody watching now? You used to get out there anyway. So
you right. Yeah, no doubt.
Let me go ahead.
Percolator was the thing. Ain't no doubt about that.
You and Jay Parks. You remember Jay Parks? Yeah.
Jay Parks. I heard that name in a while.
Yeah, man. You and Jay Parks, you used to hit it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was fun times, man. No doubt about it.
Hey, Ant, we are joined by Miss Brown now. I put her back on. I apologize, Miss Brown, for the delay in letting you in.
I figured you were just having fun.
Yeah, we were. Well, you know what? We're not having as much fun as we should because LT is not being LT.
He holding back.
Yeah, he holding back.
Oh, what you mean I'm holding back?
Yeah,
I'm telling you what you want to hear.
nah.
I just ain't saying it. I'm just not saying it in the terms that you want me to say it to me.
Well, you ain't yourself then. That's what we want to get to.
I am. I'm 45 years. I'm 45 years old now. Man.
Age ain't nothing but a number, brother.
That's true. I agree with that.
45 is a pup, man.
Right. He's a baby.
Hey, Michelle, what's your take on all this madness with these fools?
Well, it's 2020. It just kind of fits. I mean, this whole year,
crazy time.
Think about. For years we've been telling the federal government there's UFOs, and they're like, no, man, that's bull. There's no UFOs. Then they come out like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, we lied. There actually are UFOs, and nobody batted an eye.
Wow.
It's like, okay, sure, there's UFOs, and we just moved right on because it's that weird of a year.
I don't mean to interrupt you, man, but MB, what the heck you got on your? What you got on your hands, dude?
The paint, man. I was moving the paint in my garage because I painted my utility room, and the top just came off and it just dropped. And the hands I got as good as my hands are. I grabbed it.
See, I'm less worried about the paint on his hands. I'm more concerned about that shirt because I thought I saw what it said.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's not a good thing. Don't be thanking me.
Right.
I called it ugly. I said, I'm sorry I come on looking ugly. I
was in the waiting room waiting, so I didn't get to hear that part. But.
So since we keep it 100, MB, how did you really feel about Hal Mummy? That's what I want.
Ooh.
Hal Mummy?
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, you was part of the electrifying offense that, you know what I'm saying, that of course you and Craig Yeast and Couch, of course, Couch should be I think that, Couch probably need to give you a couple dollars himself also.
And Derek Homer, he was better than the Ant.
And Derek Homer was nice. But I'm MV fan though. I'm your MV fan.
You know how I feel about Hal Mummy?
Yeah, real talk, man. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't care for the cat at all.
Oh,
real.
Whoa! The real LT showed up a little bit.
I didn't really care for him at all because smidget because I just thought that he wanted to kick us out, man. He just wanted to put us by the wayside, So wasn't fair, man. And it wasn't fair how he did Billy Jack either. So I mean, I know Couch was a baller. Don't get me wrong, but at least BJ could have challenged him. You know what I mean? And that never happened. I was wondering how what would happen if that would occur. But I knew how they was leaning. So, that's just my thoughts, man.
But first off, Van, you say how you surprised. I introduced him when I said he unfortunately played under Hal Mummy one year. So I already introduced that. That's not an unfortunate interaction.
That is true.
But answer, I'm going to ask you questions. Hey, I'm so well versed at this because I work for a conservative radio station. I'm so well versed at this. I'm going to break it down to you like this. It was all business. I love Billy Jack. I love Tim Couch both. Billy Jack, if I had to go into an alley, I'd probably take Billy Jack with me. If I had to have a roommate, I'd probably take Billy Jack with me. If I wanted to play football, I would take Tim Couch because of several different reasons.
Yeah.
But if something happened to Tim Couch, I would not bat an eye to put Billy Jack in there with me.
Right.
I gotta go to war with Billy Jack any day. The problem was it was business that Mummy would not be basically Mummy would not have been here if it had not been for Tim Couch.
That's fine.
So you can't keep Billy Jack in there the same way Ellie Uselak wasn't here because it didn't benefit Tim Couch. So while we in the locker keeping it all the way real.
Why you gonna try to do something Uselak, Greg? Come on, man.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I ain't even started. Hey, Michelle, I'm gonna let you get the mic back in a second. Yeah. I ain't even started yet.
That's quite all right.
I ain't even started yet. So You know who Dusty Bonner is?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you worried about Billy Jack getting booted out?
They all mummy boys. I know. Yeah.
No, Dusty Bonner got kicked out for Jared Lorenzen.
He did. That's
true.
Yes. Dusty beat Jared out. Dusty had been running the offense since 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, since middle school.
Yeah, so
wow.
Okay. But you asked me personally about myself.
Yeah. You.
It's all business.
You.
It's all business at the end of the day. It was all business. And I understand that. It could because I'm a business person, so I understand that at this point. And some of us don't like it. I know you don't like it. And like I said, I love you, man. With the exception of you taking my recruitment money. Other than that, man, you've been a very dependable friend to me. But I was bounced between being a leading rusher, move the receiver. That didn't work out. We get beat by 20-some points by Louisville. Me going back, and if somebody fumble, they keep moving me back to running back. Like, that's my senior year when I'm trying to make money on the next level. But it's business. Because at the end of the day, when I leave, he has to be able to sustain for his career. So he gave me opportunities, and I took advantage of them. And I think that's why I got the limited opportunity I feel like I got. But like I said, the only thing I can make at the end of the day make me feel like I understand was that it was business. It was all business.
This is weird to me, man. Honestly, this is hearing you talk about this. It's like he had some against the Curry boys because you should have fit his system 1,000%. You were the prototypical running back for that system. So for him to do what he did meant he was being petty, which my favorite color is petty. So I'm not going to say too much about that, but that's true though. That's good crazy point. Because
it's not really petty, but you can't tell a recruit that, well, we brought Derek Homer in and he played alongside me. Well, then the next year, well, Derek Homer's the starter. I brought Kendrick Shanklin in. I brought Martez Johnson in. I brought R2 Spinner in.
And stop. Hold on.
That's not good for your recruiting, baby.
Hold on. But Derek Homer is a freshman.
Yeah,
he's a freshman, dude. He
started his sophomore year. He started his sophomore year.
No, I know. Hold on. But your junior year, though,
was his sophomore year.
His first year, Hal Mumma's first year there was Derek Homer's freshman year.
Yeah. And that was my red shirt sophomore year.
That's your red shirt junior year.
Red shirt sophomore year.
He was a junior. That's true.
He's right. Because he was. That's where you missing the whole thing. I played 1 year as a basically full-time starter.
Okay.
The next 2 years, I was bouncing around wherever I could get time at. So when you look at my stats, it wasn't like I was feeding all.
Right.
It was third and fourth.
Okay, so
we need to make sure we got the first down.
So Ant, it's still, that doesn't change what I'm about to say. So still, the BS was you were I'm going to give you the token starter. But D. Homer got more carries than you.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
So how, that doesn't make sense to me. And there's nothing to take away from D. Homer. D. Homer was a good back. But D. Homer was a freshman. You got a known commodity here that you know about and who giving you what you need. How you gonna it hit me yet again that this is all about Curry boys. Because he messed over all the Curry boys. And Anwar was probably one of the few that him and McCree are the two boys who, on the defensive side, the offensive side was totally different. On the defensive side, them are only two that really
got a shot.
Overcame what Mummy did. Because
right, you said overcame, right?
Yeah. Because
you just said I don't agree with, but with Van, he overcame.
Yes,
because Anwar had to go to the CFL because of what Mummy did.
Exactly.
Otherwise, he should have been NFL.
Exactly. And Creed, I don't know who saw Creed, but San Diego Chargers was smart because we had him as a damn will linebacker.
Yeah, outside linebacker, exactly.
Come on, dude. He's not a linebacker.
Yeah.
207 pounds soaking wet. He's a safety, man.
That's right. I agree. Totally. I mean, Van, my senior year, Doc, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we were, you know how Coach Smith used to mix it up with zone and man? Yeah. I mean, he would be able to put us in good coverages. Right.
Hey, man, take me off this for a minute, man. I don't want to hear none of this.
Oh, yeah, you want to hear it because I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth.
Nah, I don't want to hear none of y'all defensive schemes. I done heard. Nah, go ahead. Though.
95, at least, I would say 85 to 90% of the time, Van, we were manned up, locked. And I'm not taking nothing away from that. It's just that when you came from a scheme that mixed it up a lot with man and zone, and you were successful, but the next coordinator comes in and it's like, okay, we blitzing every snap. You locked up. You in the pros now. Let's get it.
Did you have help over the top or no? It was straight zero.
3rd and 13, the safeties in the box. 3rd and 13, the safeties in the box. We don't even pick our helmets up on 3rd and 13. Offensively, we didn't even pick our helmets up. We didn't pick our helmets up, man.
Van, Willie Gary and Tremaine Martin, my man, and 100 grand. Them cats was coming down here filling the holes. we were locked up. They was blitzing Snedeker. Everybody else is blitzing, Doc. We locked up. So it looks like every time we snap the ball, it's always your fault if something went down. Either you was gonna be you gonna make a big play, or a big play is gonna happen against you.
Okay.
Period.
So
no help. Don't look for it. It ain't
no help. No help. Safety's in the box, dude.
Ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Safeties are in the box. They linebacker level. I'm telling you. We on the sideline looking at this.
Hold on. I'm sorry, and Michelle. We are reliving history.
Hold on, Van. Hold on. Before you say what you got to say, real quick. Michelle, are you a Hal Mummy fan or not? We don't want you to be lumped in with the Michelle was in the locker. And I'm not saying I'm not a fan of his. I'm not saying I'm not a fan.
Okay.
No. Let's just keep it
at this from a fan's perspective.
Yes, please.
Somebody who sat in the rain in the bleachers to watch, us lose to Indiana like 7.
Stop it.
Y'all's fault. I'm just saying. I love the team. I always love it, and I love Bill Curry. And I wanted nothing more than for that man to succeed, because I don't think you're ever going to find a finer man. And I think he took the sword for a lot of people.
Really good guy.
I think that's just my take on, and that's me not being in the media, not knowing any backstories.
Right.
I think he took the fall for a lot of people that worked for him.
Right. That's true.
And I admired him tremendously because he was nothing but class act. But Hal Mummy came, and I'm like, but maybe we can play football. Maybe something will change. But I didn't like Hal Mummy. I didn't like how he presented himself. Because to me, he came off like a snake oil salesman. And I thought he was promising things that he could not deliver. But we were so hungry for change. And for what Mark Stoops has actually brought to the table now.
Right.
That's what we wanted.
Right.
And Hal was selling it, but Hal did not have anything in the briefcase to deliver at the time. You've already written your check to him, but he's going to get in his little car and he's going to drive off, and you still have the product. Right. So I was not a huge Hal fan. Right. I was excited for change, but it didn't happen. And I didn't like it. I thought players got shoved to the wayside that should not have been shoved to the wayside.
Well, a lot of the Curry guys did. I felt like that.
Well, hold on. I want everybody to go back to their history books, their record, and see the record changed once Hal Mummy lost Curry Boys. I just want to throw that out there. Once he lost Curry Boys, was the downfall of his tenure here. So this is, I tell people this all the time, and I'm wrong with the Darnell Gordon thing. That's why I'm so shocked. During my year at Kentucky, Coach Curry got every Mr. Kentucky football player.
Mm-hmm. He got all the top.
He got all the top players.
Right, out of state of Kentucky.
All of
every year.
Every year.
And he had players devoted to him. I mean, those The Curry players would have died for that man. I'm convinced of it. They would have jumped in front of a train to save him.
Some
that
of
was
us.
the mentality. Well, okay.
So,
Anthony probably would have slipped and fallen
Right,
along the way.
right.
But, you know, but
I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been available to do it.
I guess if Anthony White didn't have to start against Alabama that freshman year, he probably would have.
LT. It ain't so much about me starting. It's not about, honestly, it's not so much about me starting against Alabama because I eventually went on to beat them punks. But
well, I was right there with you.
Don't tell me while we're on the bus trip to the stadium that I'm going to start against Alabama. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man. They had Dwayne Rudd, McCants, all the boys was balling. Lord have mercy. That defense was deep.
Yeah, man.
So
man.
LT, going back to your thing, right?
Yeah.
So y'all were playing straight man. Did y'all have any backups? Did you play all the snaps?
Man, majority. If I wasn't hurt, I played all the snaps.
So how can you play all the snaps and you run it back? Y'all, you need 2 deep. If you're gonna play straight man to man all the time,
well,
you need 4 DBs.
Okay, check this out.
4 corners.
We didn't have a playbook. No, Coach Smith we had a Bible.
Oh, wait. The defense didn't have a playbook?
Brother, we did not have a playbook.
Well, and I mean, LT. Wait. So, what were the name of the blitzes?
We had 3 coverages, man. It was called read, switch, 7.
So quarters.
Quarters, exactly. So quarters run into man-to-man majority of the time.
Yeah.
But the read was kind of a bent. It wasn't really a cover 2, but it was a broke leg cover 2. I thought.
Okay.
It wasn't no cover 2 the way we played.
Okay.
It wasn't no jamming going on,
okay.
all that type of stuff. Nah. But majority of the time, we fell into it was a more of a 7 coverage, which falls right into man to man, because he was bringing heat all the time. I can't even remember the blitzes. We didn't have no playbook, so I don't know. He was just people taking the blitz.
So no,
we didn't have a playbook.
Hold on. So what was the call? How was the call relayed?
For the secondary, it was read switch 7. I don't know what was the call for the blitzes for linebackers, because he was just pointing at each other, and them cats it was freelance. I'm gonna be real with you. It was freelance ball, man.
A whole lot.
It was freelance ball. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, we only had 3 coverages, dude.
And Michelle, exactly.
Ball, man.
Yeah, now
really, it answers so many questions.
I'm trying to tell you, man. When we went into training camp, man, and I saw that we didn't have no playbook, I said, "Oh my goodness, man!"
Wait. He didn't give y'all one sheet, like a little piece of pamphlet or something.
We didn't have none of that.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Let me do you a solid, real quick, man. Van, real quick. Like we play in Florida down in the swamp. You remember when Craig Yeasty had like 300 yards, everything on him?
Craig down in the swamp. Down there, wasn't it?
We balling. We going to halftime. It might have been like something like 20-21 in the swamp against Florida.
Yeah, y'all balling.
Balling, man. I'm pretty sure it's that game. He asked something about the coverages. Major says something about the coverages. The defense, Snedeker says something about the coverages. It don't add up. They got the wrong wristbands on.
Oh, you lying.
They switched the wristbands and put the right wristbands on, man. We get blew out by 30.
Hold on, Ant. Hold on.
See?
Hold on.
They grew into.
But LT said they didn't have a playbook. So how you have a wristband?
Wristbands say it could. The wristband can say inside backers go.
We're
We're not saying the playbook. We just
see. I told you. See? I'm trying to tell y'all. Snedeker and them blitz when they wanted to blitz. I'm telling you.
Oh, dude, I'm crying.
So look at this. So look at it like this, man. When Marlon McCree, when he made a lot of plays, he was just going.
Oh.
And Marlon was an athlete. He was going. I don't know if he was told to blitz, but I know he was blitzing every snap. I do know that. almost every snap he was blitzing.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you bound. I mean, I'm not taking away from nothing from Marlon, but if you're a solid cat that can tackle,
Yeah. No,
and
dude.
get back in that backfield,
That-
you're gonna make plays.
I'm gonna say right
20
now.
years I wanted to know the answers to that.
Right. Now you know. You in the locker, so you find
I'm so
out.
glad I fell into here
I'm
tonight,
telling y'all,
man.
3 coverages.
Hey,
Read,
hold on.
switch 7. That was it.
LT, I I started off at safety, but I'm a corner deep down.
No doubt.
It is no way you can succeed as a corner when the other team know y'all playing man to man all the time. It is
All the
no
time.
way. It is no. You
All
are
the time.
barbecue chicken every time. I don't care if you Dion. If they know you in man to man every time, now you can be man to man 80% of the time. They say 70% of the time. At least a couple of times you gotta throw them off.
And you're bound to get beat.
Oh, you are gonna get beat.
What it is.
You are gonna
That's
get
just
beat.
the way it goes.
Whoa.
I
Were y'all pressing too?
we was sometimes we were pressed, but sometimes we were bail. But it's still man to man.
No, I'm just wondering, y'all like the receivers know y'all coming up in their grill.
No, we try to disguise it, but you can't go. I mean, if you go by the the scouting report, you'll see that we locked up.
Who's
we played Georgia. We played Georgia at home.
Uh-huh.
We played Georgia at home. I'm kidding you not, man. They were in 3rd and better than 12. At least 4 times. And I'm talking about that's when I'm talking about, man, they had Quincy back there. And I'm talking about, like I said, our DBs, man, they out there fighting for their life. But the inside receivers on the safety.
Yeah, right.
So what they do is come out 3 or 4 wide.
Right.
So as soon as he beat them, like they wouldn't even worry. Like typically, if this help over the top, you looking both ways.
Right.
No, all they doing is beating them. They running in the stride. Like, they ain't even looking. They just running in stride. As soon as I get past them,
who was the other safety, LT? It was Tree and who else?
Willie Gary was a freshman.
Willie.
Beat out.
Okay. All right.
Willie Gary. He beat out. God, who did he beat out? But Marlon McCready was playing safety then too.
Oh,
but he beat out all them boys. Sure did.
He ain't beat out Creed. They moved Creed the linebacker. There's no way he beat out.
No, Willie G was good.
Creed wasn't the linebacker at that time. B Styles. Creed was a safety.
Hold on, dude.
But Willie G was. My
senior year, Creed was a safety. My senior year. Yep.
Willie G was a mummy player, so
he could play.
He was gonna get preference to a position.
I got it.
But Willie Gary, I love him dearly, but he wasn't trying to cover nobody. He's coming down here.
He'll come downhill.
So
here come down.
we gotta cover somebody at some point. Though.
See, this is stupid. See, this is the stupid part. Let me just. I don't even know what y'all had or who was there. It don't make no damn sense. Excuse my French. But if you got damn Marlon McCree as a linebacker who was a damn DB, so now you got an advantage. Move him to play a slot. Keep a free safety, man free in the middle of the field, and you can play man to man all the time. But at least you got a man free.
Man, I'm telling you,
that makes sense to me.
It was crazy
because you got a linebacker he's a DB.
I ain't had no safety help since '96. Well,
you only played 1 more year, LT. It wasn't like you played 3 more.
Well, shoot.
You only played 11 more games, man.
That was a whole year. That was a whole year without safety help. I mean, Van, you remember coming down during your break when you playing in the NFL? You came down and saw us.
Yeah.
You saw how cats was so lax to relax. I mean, that part was good. You saw that part. But I mean, even that time when you came down to see me, man, I mean, and that was during homecoming. I wasn't in the best.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the best mood at all, dude.
Nah, y'all were you.
I wasn't in the best mood at all.
Dele Ali.
Lamont.
It was some you. It was like y'all. I'm like y'all winning though, man. Like I'm gonna just say honestly. This is real talk. Y'all were more down and y'all were winning than y'all were my senior year. We only won 4 games.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed the defense though.
I'm just saying, it was crazy.
Hey, Littleton, speaking of defense, who had more touchdowns? Because Christian Knowles is going off on Facebook.
Who?
Christian Knowles. Big Chris.
Christian Knowles saying what?
Who had more touchdowns in college? You or Christian Knowles?
Me. There's no doubt about it. In high school?
In college? I said in college.
Oh, who had more touchdowns?
Yeah.
And Christian, no. I mean, who had more touchdowns in college for UK?
No, you were Christian Alt, man, in college.
Oh, he's killing me. Oh, because I ain't had no touchdowns in college.
No, Christian Alt, man, he been chiming in left and right, man. He going off from that. He ain't say that. I said that.
Well, yeah, right.
He said he had 65 yarder, man. He had 65-yard return. So I had an issue with that.
Nah, I ain't had none.
Michelle was there. Michelle probably remember.
Well, I remember a lot of things. I've also forgot a lot of things.
Yeah, that's young age, man. Young age, man. That's how
that's how you.
Young age. I'm old enough to be your older sister.
Yeah. If I could.
I'll tell you what. When I started at UK, first game I went to at Commonwealth, both end zones were still open.
Oh, there's no bleachers? The bleachers weren't there yet?
No.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Is that right?
I was there the fall of 1979.
Yeah, that had to be.
You see some ball players.
Y'all are pups.
You saw some ball players in that time. They were monsters then.
Yeah.
I think they won the SEC back in '78, I believe.
Was it 70,
yes, we did.
79?
Yeah, I was under the impression
78.
I was going to 77, 78 were two really
77. Good, yeah, 77, I believe. Something like that.
But I was under the impression I was going to get to see winning SEC football. It's going to be like basketball. We won the national championship in '78, and I didn't know that. I guess for a number of years when I was at work, it was snake bit. That's just what we call the team. It's just snake bit.
Yeah.
Because anytime you get something good going, they're just how we could snatch victory out of how we could snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory as many times as we did.
Yeah, we had some tough ones, man. We had some tough ones.
Like some of the most calls that should have been made that never were, calls that were made that shouldn't have. It's how could one program have that much? And it's like finally seeing it get over a hump. Don't y'all listening to y'all in the old days and hearing all this stuff, this is really cool because so much respect for you guys hanging with the program because it had to be frustrating.
Yeah.
I think we finally got, you know what? I think we finally got a coaching staff because I think both of the coaching staffs I played with, and I don't go back too much further past the 90s, but we finally got a coaching staff that don't care about the friendship and all that winning. Because the one thing about me and my boys, if you're not holding up your end of the bargain, like I coached middle school last year, I'm getting in your tail. And if you can't get with that, then you got to get off. This is the first coaching staff I know that didn't keep somebody around that were holding us back.
Yeah, it's
Curry did it, and Mummy both.
That is it. No,
accountability.
You were right. No, but I'm gonna say this though, the accountability is definitely part of it. But we got right now top-notch coaches from top to bottom. We ain't got a weak link. And all the coaches, the entire coaching staff, there is not one weak link. I remember in defense, we had a weak link. I remember offense, we had a couple weak links. But right now, I can go down the coaching staff and say, man, all these guys know exactly what they're doing. And not only know exactly what they're doing, they're good teachers.
Yeah.
They're recruiting their ass off, and then when they get them, they're coaching these guys up. That's something we didn't have.
You got that right.
So
across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah.
That nationally, no matter we've seen 2 years in a row that we got the 10-win type thing, and we see what the coaches are doing. We're seeing the talent that's making when they go on to the NFL. We're seeing them, even the ones that don't get drafted. We're signing people there.
Man, they're letting the boys play.
So why is it nationally? Okay, yeah, Kentucky's going to maybe win 6 games this year. What do we have to do?
Nothing.
Well, this year we did have nine players Athlon projected to be all SEC.
That's true.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So
and I think there probably should have been 2 or 3 more. But
here's the deal, Michelle. This is what we need for us to get some more pub from the people who don't watch games. Because what you're getting is from the people who don't watch games. Cole Kubik has been on us for the last couple of years.
That is true.
But the people who don't watch games, we got to get into the SEC championship game about 2 years in a row, or 2 out of 3. And then people start to notice, like, whoa, if you get there once, it's just a fluke. If you get there 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4, then the people who don't care got to start taking notice. They won't take notice until we reach that plateau, because they're going to always put Florida, Georgia, Tennessee above us just because of history. That's just it's just habit.
That's the way it is. It's been
you
like
would
that
think,
for years.
they could have noticed what Brad White's doing with the defense.
No.
It's like what?
They gotta get an SEC game.
No, because what they're gonna say is, and this is how even when we were playing LT, we was top 30 in defense every year except one. Now, what they're gonna say is, like last year, y'all played in all these rain games, so then the offense couldn't really do it. That's always an excuse. That's always one. It will never happen until our team until we come on national TV all the time. And when I mean national TV, not the ESPN Saturday night game every now and then. It's got to be the SEC championship game for the next 2 out of 4.
Okay, well now here's the other $1 million question, because some people let Louisville live in their heads nonstop. I don't. I think about them when we get there.
Right.
But 2 years ago, we beat them because the players didn't want to play for Petrino anymore. That's what they just gave up. That's the only reason we kicked their asses.
They shut it
but
down.
Now this year, they're playing good. They're thinking they're going to. I don't know. They thought they were so much better than us. Whatever. But they knew going into that game. They knew Lynn Bowden was going to run the ball 65 freaking times. Right. They knew this. They know he's not going to pass. They talked about it all week. We didn't change the game plan. He threw 2 passes, made one of them, I think, 4 yards, and they still couldn't stop us. So what was their excuse is what I'd like to know.
Well, hold on, LT. I got to let the people know we are going to overtime right now. Just let them know y'all getting some extra free time. Go.
Now, do we have to put the ball on the 25 and try to get the? I mean, I don't know the overtime rules. Okay.
Yes.
Just checking.
Go ahead, LT. I'm sorry I cut you off.
I mean, no, Lynn Bolton, he's a special cat, man. I mean, he's a ball player that made a huge difference in a lot of their games once he started starting. I don't. Everybody in the world know he was going to be running the ball. And you still can't stop the kid, so. I never seen nothing like it.
Look,
to be honest with you.
Look, I'm gonna just tell you this. It's like playing an option team. When you play Army or Navy, you know who's getting the ball, right? But it's hard to stop. The reason why we killing Louisville is because them big hogs on the front line on both sides of the ball. It ain't. Look, I love Lynn to death. But I'm gonna tell you something. If he didn't have Stenberg, Logan, Jackson, Fortner, Kennard, all those guys in the front, it goes for naught. Let me rewind. That team, you don't understand how we are not giving those guys enough pub. Now, we are starting to, but just think about this. They had Terry Wilson all spring, all camp. They was running a certain set, a certain blocking scheme. They flipped the blocking scheme in 2 weeks. During that bye week, they flipped the blocking scheme. And those guys were blocking like crazy with changing the scheme. That says a lot about our boy Slarman. Says a lot about those 8 guys, 9 guys who's playing every week. Lynn, that's right. And I'm sure Lynn would tell you the same thing.
Oh, I think our offensive line is criminally underrated. I mean, they've carried us 2 years. They're nasty. They are.
Definitely nasty. I agree with that.
I think we got 4 of them this year. 4 of them are preseason.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think that it's unheard of. And here's the thing about it. Now, I'm not going to disagree with you, Michelle, but Georgia and Alabama and LSU have some hellified offensive linemen too. Across the board as a unit, we probably do.
Yes.
So for us to have 4 rated, that's only
that's huge.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Huge. We have the best unit in the conference. We don't have. I mean, Alabama has a couple players. Tennessee has. Can't think of the big tackle name. He's a piece. They have a few players in the league that are better than all players individually, but as a unit, there is no better unit than ours. And I will go to bat. I'll argue anybody down about that one.
I think what I've seen. Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead, LT.
No, I was saying that I think that the UK is getting the respect on the offense side of the ball. They're getting respect a lot. They get mentioned a lot in the SEC. The word's getting around, and they seeing it that these guys can play. So I mean, we're not flying. I don't think we're flying under the radar anymore because people are taking notice. But I think that also, because we're University of Kentucky, you're like, well, that's still Kentucky. They're winning 9 games here, or they're winning 10 here every now and then, but they won't. Then they go 7 or 6. I mean, but I'm saying if they're taking note, if we can come back and be able to get 10 games in, win this thing, win that many games, and then hopefully get into the SEC championship, we could turn the knob. But the offensive line they have done a really good job, though. It is true. I agree with that.
Biggest change I think I've seen, and again, like I said, now from being media, but still a fan, what we didn't have for a long time, when Stoops came in, we're getting talent up there at least one level, but then when you had to bring somebody off the bench, you had a drop off. And now we've got the players and we've got the depth, and so you're switching these pieces out, and you don't see a drop off in talent, and that, to me, has made the biggest change the last 2 years. Am I seeing things, or am I correct?
No, that's good. No, they get talent in.
The biggest place where depth is really, really needed, and that's where we got it the most, is the big hogs. We got depth as an offensive line. We got depth as a defensive line. There's no defensive lineman in the country, in the world, that can play 60, 70 snaps straight. They need a break. Yeah. And when we were playing, the only time we had, in my 4 years at Kentucky, a really good depth at defensive line was my freshman year. And that was it. After that, it was a struggle. It was a drop-off between the first and the second. That's just how it was. And now there's no drop-off. Dude, it is crazy what we got. I mean, you got Pascal coming back. You got Phil Hoskins now get his 6th year. And we got Q. And then we got Big Bully. Right?
Yeah, in the middle.
Dude, we are 6 deep right now at D-line.
Man.
And it's crazy.
Oh, man.
Looney,
and
Big Bully, you got Ox, you got the new boy from Justin. It's so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, and got a lot to work with.
Man,
he got a lot to work with, boy.
It's gonna be interesting.
He told me today. He said they're gonna be some prob.
Dude,
right there.
Look. My people from Mississippi. So I asked about Josiah. They say he's a beast, bro. They certified.
And that's the name that keeps coming up. That's the name that keeps coming up.
Josiah
gonna be the man.
Dude,
he said that dude is already ready.
Dude, they say not only is he's a beast, he's got a motor. And we all know at defensive line, if you got a motor, that's half the battle. Just staying with it. And they say he's a beast. Man.
Let's talk about the elephant in the window.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, though. What's going on with the quarterback position?
Oh man, the quarterback position is it's no problem. T-Dub is going to be healthy. Let's say he's not healthy.
Yeah.
Let's say he's not healthy.
He going to beat out Liam
Huh? What?
Huh?
Bo's already gone to the league.
Look, T-Dub, if he's healthy, he's the man. But if he's not healthy,
there's a but in there.
But if
it's a caveat.
If he's scratch the but if he's not healthy.
Right.
Think about this. Now Eddie Grand knows what Sawyer can do. He had no idea last year. None. Now he's had a season, and now he'll have. I wish he would have had more in spring football. But now he knows what plays he can excel in, what plays he can't. What's his strengths? Not his strengths and weaknesses in practice. We all know that's a difference. We talking about his strengths and weaknesses in an actual game when the bullets are live. So
is not the transfer eligible? Is he transfer eligible?
I don't think Joey's going to be eligible. I mean, there's a chance. I just don't see Auburn playing nice with that. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Just me. I just don't see Auburn given the ability
Billy,
and a sign
yeah.
off for him to be eligible. Honestly, though, I would want him to sit out
Right.
because
Yeah.
now he gets himself the ability to not be pressured into a situation and not totally knowing the playbook.
Right.
But that's
I agree with that.
But that's if Sawyer
Unless
and Terry
TW gets hurt.
what was that?
Oh.
I said, unless TW
touchdown,
gets
Terry.
injured or something,
Right.
and then you're going to be thinking,
Well,
No, Terry be all right.
I still have confidence in Sawyer.
Yeah, Sawyer can play.
We are because
Yeah.
we're not going to ask Sawyer to go crazy.
all I know is the last few years, what I've learned about our situation with quarterback is we need spares for our spares. We've been bit a little bit at that position.
And remember, we still got Bo Allen.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
So
he's coming in also.
So if
Man, we ain't letting no damn.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Man,
That's 'cause
we ain't letting no freshman
it's been a weird year. I can't keep up
What'd
with
you say,
everything,
NY?
you know.
We say MB.
yeah, what was that?
We ain't letting no damn freshman play.
No, Ant. Hold on. If we are pushing a situation where Sawyer's hurt, Terry's hurt, who else is gonna play? Who they gonna play? You got
no choice.
The same thing happened last year. We're gonna put AJ Rose at quarterback. Whoa, are you laughing? AJ Rose played quarterback against my nephew at Garfield High School in Cleveland.
Okay.
Oh, is that right?
Quarterback in high school.
I'm sorry, Rose. He from the land, ain't
he did the same dang on thing that Lynn Bowden did.
Okay.
So he from the land.
He wasn't as dynamic as he was.
Okay.
He may not have been as strong as Lynn though.
Okay.
But I'm just saying
I don't know about they two different ball players, man. Bowden's a little bit more aggressive runner.
No, because Lynn's like me. I'm not Lynn. He's more like me, real smooth. Fact. But the whole point is, if you know you getting the snap, if you getting the snap, and you know it's gonna be 10 bodies on 10 bodies,
right?
You gonna blow you up.
Can you tackle 1-on-1? Huh?
What? What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying. Lynn was in a situation where he knew everybody was. And when you running the ball, like me and Van talked about this several weeks ago, it's a little different when you lined up in the running back position, everybody coming at angles.
Totally different.
If you are lined up at quarterback and you take the snap, angles are out the window at this point because they don't know off snap if you're going to throw a screen, if you're going to hand it. It's a lot different, but
you can really hit it. That's what you're saying.
And plus,
I agree with you.
And plus, you got an extra blocker. I don't know if people remember. C-Rod laid a lot of good blocks for Lynn to break loose. You got an extra blocker. It makes a difference.
So maybe this year, I mean, after what Lynn did last year as our backup quarterback, if you will, y'all know this for many years. Kentucky could be playing a game, and we're sitting there, and our defense is rocking, and we're right there. We're holding the other guys, and then their quarterback gets hurt, and they bring some dude you've never heard of off the bench, and he torches us for 300 yards and 28 points, and we're like, what happened? And that every time we'd see a backup quarterback, it's like, oh no, get him off the field. Bring the other guy in. We want the known enemy. Maybe now that Kentucky, I keep bringing our backup, maybe people get freaked out.
No, the backup quarterback is difficult for a defense, especially if they're not the same. if your backup has a different talent level as a starter, that means the plays are going to be called different. And you just game plan the whole week for a specific set of plays, and this running quarterback comes in, and it's like, what are we gonna do? So yes, the backup quarterback can cause a big problem if he has a different skill set than the starter. Now, if they're the same quarterback, they just call them the same plays.
So my point is, we should stop trying to take out the starting quarterback.
Keep them in the game, huh?
Hold on, hey, Van.
Just like Florida game.
Van and Livingston, I want to ask y'all this, man, because y'all played on the other side of the ball. They moved me. I should have stayed over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this. Here's my problem. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm tripping. Every time we take a quarterback out, and I kind of understand it when it happened with the Bridgewater thing, and maybe Lamar a little bit, because they were such different type of people. If you get in the NFL, if a new quarterback comes in the game, what are you going to do? Are you trying to sit back and figure him out?
You're going to go
or you going to bust fight?
Hold on.
Right. So why every time we get another quarterback in, why don't we just bring the pressure and see? We trying to sit back and figure them out, and they getting
and
5,
they start eating
7,
back out of
10
you.
yard hitch routes just off of.
Here's the reason why. If I'm a defensive coordinator,
I'm interested.
Okay, here's what. If I'm a defensive coordinator in the NFL, everybody on my NFL team is a dog, right? So there's no weak link.
Well, they supposed to.
No, they are.
Dogs.
They are. They all really good athletes, right? Now, I'm not saying they're all smart, but they're really good athletes. Now, when you playing against us back in the day, or even now, if you have one weak link in the secondary, you want to make sure that you're being conservative, so you don't give that quarterback some confidence. So what you think as a defensive coordinator, let me see what he can do before I go crazy. Because I'm gonna tell you something. LT will say, hey, will know this. Coach Smith, you call some damn good blitzes, and all it takes is one linebacker to not go where he's supposed to go, and now you're playing man to man for 6 seconds. I'm just saying. So if your game plan wasn't a blitz because the other quarterback could pass well against a blitz, now you haven't ran over blitzes pretty much all week, and now you got this new quarterback. Oh, let's blitz him. Well, blitz him, and now you put a lot of pressure on that corner, and that little new quarterback throws one pass, and now his swag is all the way at 2,000.
Confidence is unbelievable.
Right.
But again, I mean, with a new quarterback coming in the game, and you're already playing good ball. I mean, you need to stay. I think you just stay with your defense. Keep playing ball, man. Don't change nothing up. Just keep doing what you do. Because I think that sometimes we do get passive in a lot of situations when a new quarterback comes in the game. I don't know why.
See, I don't know if y'all. We ain't getting passive because we don't blitz that much. Coach Stoops is not a blitzer.
Van, listen. The same thing you just said. I'm gonna let you get back, LT. Let me say this real quick. Van, if a defense, like we just said, if a quarterback gets hurt, your starting quarterback gets hurt, is your damn offense prepared to bring a whole new offensive set in on the drop of a hat? I'm with Littleton. Keep running the same things you've been running.
Keep playing ball.
They running the same game plan you put in for the week.
Y'all act like the coach is starting to call a different play. It's the same calls, y'all.
No, they went conservative.
No.
After Trasker or whatever to do, whoever
they got soft.
LT,
no, hold on. Let me talk. No, don't shut me up, man. After Felipe got hurt, they was dropping off 7 and 10 yards.
Hold on, and hold on. In that game, we just lost Corker. I was starting safety. We lost Corker. I was starting safety. Then we bring in JUCO.
Young guy.
Then we bring him in. Then he get hurt. Now we're playing a true freshman. You gotta play. But hold on. But let me say this.
That was different scenario.
Yes, hold on. But your boy Travis only had 120-some yards passing. It ain't like he had 300 yards passing. He made a couple big. He had a couple big plays. And let me say this: if they didn't call the targeting on Taylor, that changed the game too.
We understand all that. Listen, Ben. Listen.
Still,
we talked about this prior to the show.
No.
We talked about this prior to the show. Listen, Ben. If I have 3 catches for 36 yards, if I had 3 catches for 36 yards and no touchdowns, and each one of them was on the 3rd and 11 to keep a drive alive, and we score on each one of those drives. Come on, man! Don't play me like this, man.
Hold on, man. Okay, hold on.
I watched the game. I watched the game. No, they let them keep too many drives alive. I'm the person.
Y'all are crazy. Hold on. Let's say on 3rd and 11, Couch is in the game, and he threaded 3rd and 11 threaded. Then let's say Dusty Bonner come in, and he's still threaded. Then he get hurt. Then your third one coming in. Have my man call the same play on 3rd and 11.
Not for the third stringer.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Go to a third stringer.
We was on the 3rd string safety. Corker left the first quarter.
They throwing 10-yard routes, dude.
And listen to
10-yard route.
And listen to me. Man. If it was a corner,
7-yard route, my bad.
Listen to me. If it was a cornerback that got hurt, different story. A little bit easier.
Like I'm watching the presidential debate.
A little bit easier.
Feel better.
A little bit easier to replace a corner. But when you got your safety, Corker's making all the calls, and he gets out, the whole plan changed, dude. I'm just telling you. Yeah. It's just real talk.
It does change a lot with the safety.
It changes. Now,
I'm not disagreeing with you. But you are not about to score 2 or 3 touchdowns on me with the same shit that got me into the hole.
They did it.
But how you gonna call?
And me, man, talk to somebody else. You want to talk to man?
Okay, all right. Hold on.
Don't add me.
No,
I'm not saying they should. What y'all said they should have done especially. No, they should not have continued to do that if it wasn't working.
Right, terrible.
LT.
Yeah, they down.
When Coach Archer was a coordinator, all Coach Archer said was keep making them snap. They're gonna make a mistake sooner or later. Keep making them snap.
Eventually,
keep making them snap. So as a defense, when you got a damn freshman who probably got 5 snaps all week,
because he didn't play that much at all.
What you gonna do? You're gonna stay vanilla because you want to protect him. Now, as a corner, you can roll coverages over the top. As a safety, you can't. You have to protect he's the last line of defense. You have to protect his livelihood, which is going to protect your livelihood. When you got a freshman back there.
Hey, man.
If freshman back there doesn't play that much, you're going to play conservative calls because he's not going to make the call.
He is not.
Hey, guys, not to interrupt for anybody, but I got to run for tonight, but I had a blast listening.
I appreciate it. It's the same here, man.
We got 5 more minutes of the bonus time. We give them 30 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna give them 5 more minutes.
I gotta run to the locker room, man. I gotta run out of the locker room. I'm already in it.
I understand.
Thanks.
But I enjoyed it. I'll join y'all again some night. That's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michelle.
I'm glad y'all let me join.
We ain't let you join, man.
Y'all keep. I like the offense, defense fighting each other.
How long y'all been doing this show?
Oh, come on, LT, man. Now you're making me upset. This is like our 17th show, man. This is like 5 weeks.
I didn't know, man.
They get quarantined and they had to come up with something to do.
Right.
So this was in the work way before. This was in 2019, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the work in 2019.
It's been evolving. Your show has evolved.
Good.
I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us.
Good talking to you. I'll see y'all later.
Okay, bye.
All right, have a good one.
Well, if I didn't know, I gotta ask.
Oh no, you do. But hold on, listen. Hold on. Let me explain this to y'all. We got 5 minutes more bonus time. Let me tell you this much. And I understand what y'all saying. This is Division I football. Like people making a lot of money. Ben, you said you watched our '96 football game against Louisville.
Yes.
When we would get beat up.
Yeah, we got beat that game.
No, bro. Hold on. Don't.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold. Can I talk?
Yes, please.
I can't talk and let you know I can't talk.
Go ahead, talk.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I can talk.
You have 15 seconds.
When you put a freshman quarterback in, a freshman running back, and change the complexity of the game.
Facts.
And safeties are different. Dude, I play safety as well. My point is, once you start getting overwhelmed, you got to take a risk to see if that safety going to step up or not.
No.
You can't just get beat doing the same thing.
No.
He on scholarship, huh?
That person's going to adjust to what's going on.
Hold on, and we didn't get beat.
He on scholarship, what you trying to say.
We didn't get beat deep, dude.
Full scholarship.
We didn't get beat deep. Hold on. Now, if you want me to really get down this game, Sawyer throwing that damn interception on the 50-yard line to Lynn Bowden was the game. Yeah. All the defense, now we can yell at the defense now. But that damn interception, he threw 2 interceptions that he shouldn't have thrown. That's the game. So don't get on me about the defense and them giving it up. That game was given up by 2 interceptions by Sawyer.
But you give credence to a young player, freshman as safety, for them not putting him in the line of fire. But then you hold not inexperienced, but thrown into the fire quarterback, but taking a chance.
Well,
they might have told him you got to take a chance. Defensively we depleted. You got to take
And hold on, dude. We are winning a game. If Sawyer Smith, and this is, and you know this on offense because I was a quarterback. You don't have to throw that ball.
Right.
No. So it's a little different on offense because he's got progression. He picked that pass. The coach didn't say, "Oh, Sawyer, take your 5 steps and then throw it to Lynn Bolt." No. Sawyer went through progression, then bailed and went to Lynn for some reason. And Lynn, in all honesty, let me say this too, Lynn gave up on the play too. If you watch that play again, he jogged on that play. If he would have given his full effort, maybe he knocks down the ball and then we still have possession.
Right.
That game, in all honesty, was not on the defense. Now I understand people say, "Well, they gave it." Well, you ain't gonna hold a team to damn 10 points.
No, it's not that team anyway. Not that kind of team. And then Sawyer throw a pick 6 on that.
No, he didn't throw a pick 6, but he threw 2 bad ones.
Pick 6. Oh well. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna have inexperienced players in there. They are on scholarship, but they still inexperienced.
Hey, it's a total difference between a true freshman and a graduate transfer. Just saying.
No, no doubt about it.
Just
it's a big fall off.
And can vouch for this. It's a little different going from high school to going to college. It's a little different.
If they don't tell you on your way to the game, if they tell you the week of the game, if they don't tell you while you on your way to the game.
Wyatt, you was ready though. You was ready to play.
Hey, hold on. But like I said, we talked about that Louisville game. You were ready for that Louisville game, though. You ball your ass.
Yeah, I knew if I need me, I'm right here. It ain't the same thing as you taking the first snap.
It shouldn't be.
Oh shit!
Come on, man.
Yeah, you was ready to play ball, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta. Hey. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly.
You know when I played with so much fire in my time in Kentucky, I said, this punk MFer took my recruit money that he gave me. I said, I'm taking out of somebody's ass.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
Hey, man, it ain't nothing but $120. You owe, like you said, punk man. Let me get my money, man.
Man, that's not. I don't know why you keep saying that, man.
I'll take checks.
No. Cash out. Yeah, cash out. You don't take cash out. Hey, whoa. It's more than $100 now, and that's with inflation. You gotta go at least 180, 190.
25 years.
Oh man!
Hey man, just makes next month's mortgage payment.
Right.
Right. Oh, is that right?
Whoa. With that AD money and that administrative, yeah, you right.
Tell him, man.
Yeah. That
don't believe the hype, man.
That ain't nothing to the LT.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe
Rain
the hype.
down to a river.
No, it ain't like that. I'm blessed, but it ain't like that, bro.
All right, fellas. We gave him 30 more minutes.
Right. Well, it's blessed to talk to you guys again, man.
I appreciate you, LT, bro.
Number of love, man.
Yes.
All love.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, I appreciate you letting me on.
All right, fellas.
I'm glad to have you, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, later.
All right, take it easy, man.